chip addiction. I don't know how to call that name. I don't know how to call this video, but what that comes into my mind is I don't know why people have to settle down with things that doesn't work. So I'm going to flip the camera and show you guys what LG have invested lately. So this, as you guys can see, this is a boat, a fishing boat, we thought. So he bought this from his mom's boyfriend, and it was pretty run down because this morning, actually these seats are all replaced today. These are the black rubber sheets. We replace this one, we replace that, this one, and then over there. It took me about half a day to do the replacement and glue it. Me and LG, we help each other. And then, as usual, this man, he doesn't really think far. Every time he buys something, he don't really think about, whether it is working or not. So he bought this, and then we went out to the water there somehow, and then we heard the sound, boom. Then he said, what's happened? And then the engine totally stopped working. All right, so we have no choice, have to stop the boat, and we have to tow the boat. And then he get into this panic mode, and then he used this the one that you roll your boat, this wooden stuff, and then he rolled all the way back here. And it was very heavy because this boat is very, very big and its aluminum is quite heavy. So this poor guy has to roll all the way back here, and he was in this panic mode because he thought that the engine is spoiled. So what we did was I came back, and then we take a look at it. We share the lodge, the JT there, tie there, and then he checked on his engine. Oh, it's working. And then we try to go out again. All right. So as we were traveling, and then I was like, okay, now this is working. By the time we reached there, we're supposed to cross. So LG has no choice. He has to roll all the way back. It took him like 25 minutes to roll all the way back here. So what I mean is, the moral of this story is that I don't know about this fella. I do not know any of your man or your wife is like that, or your partners like that. Always like to buy the cheap thing, or worse, buy from your relative, and then they know it's spoiled and they still sell it to you. So it's I don't say it's a scam, but you should at least check if it is working or not before you buy it, right? And then so that there's no misunderstanding. This boat is not cheap. This boat is not cheap. It's about 40,000, which I think he can easily get a better boat with a working motor, at least for that price. So I'm really, really tired of him sometimes because he just won't listen. He bought 2 cars, one from his mom and one from his sister. All right, and none of them are working. Okay, I have to go inside because there's a lot of mosquito here. So I try to go in here and share with you guys this story. Yeah? So this car, his mother passed away a few years ago, and then he bought a working, and then he has to spend a lot of time repairing it. It still didn't work because that car can only be driven during the summer, and also it has a lot of other problems. So his type is like that. He only like to fix the problem temporary, and he doesn't really care about like future. Sometimes I kind of think about it. Oh my god, his decision is like so bad, so bad decision. He doesn't want to spend a little bit more money to buy you know, quality stuff. He always buy those crappy thing, and then he has to spend all his time, precious time and life to go and fix it. Fix it, okay. If it works, it doesn't matter. If it doesn't work, you know, there's something, you know, you have to think. So I told him on the first event, I said, never buy anything that doesn't work, especially with your relative, you know. I'm not saying that he shouldn't trust his relative, but I should feel like when you want to buy something, you must at least know that this thing is going to work, right? So I told him, I said, no more buying any stuff from your family, because I know he always like to help them out. But the problem is, family, you help them, they never help you. They only scam you. I find. I mean, if they know that the thing, if I know that if I sell a car or a boat or something or a machine or something that to my family members, my brothers or sister, and if that thing doesn't work, I will say, okay, money back. I'll pay you back. You know, because why should you be paying for something that I will not ask people to buy anything that doesn't work. So, and then now this boat, I told him before, I said, don't buy anything. All right, don't buy any secondhand thing from your family or your friends, because I know his type. He always buy things that he not sure if it's working or not. He just buy it anyway, and he will never listen to me. So my my thoughts is like this: if you buy something, if you want to buy something, look at the things that really will work long term for you. If it doesn't work and it doesn't serve your purpose, and if it is too expensive, don't buy it. If it's like, you know, a expensive thing, there's always a reason, right? You don't buy at an expensive price and it's still not working, then that is really bad. You buy expensive stuff of good quality, then it's totally different. And of course, you know, stuff that are good quality, they will last longer, and I think the money is definitely worth it. So guys, I don't know, tell me, you guys, have you come across your own family or friends or anyone you know that is like that, buy a lot of junk and then didn't didn't expect it to work, and you know he has problem fixing it. The problem is he can't fix it. Just now I told him, I said, okay, now the boat is like that, so what are you going to solve? You know, I'm like getting used to it already, because every time he buy his junkie, all this junk come home, I know this is never going to work. I said, you must well save that money and think whether or not do you really need a third car or second car. You know, why don't you buy just one car that works? And even the car that he bought is a new one many years ago. It still didn't work. So I was thinking, you might focus on one thing at a time. He's a type like a person like to focus a lot of things at the same time. At the end, you get so worked out, so stressed out, right? So what is the point? So right now, I'm in my cabin. I am in my caravan. You see the view. We are going to have really bad weather today onwards until Monday or Sunday evening. So it's really bad. Uh, but I think to me it's really exciting too, because I need a rest, and I felt like I need to put more focus on myself, because I felt like every time when we move here, we are always up and down doing stuff. I'm always like trying to fix his problem and doesn't really care about myself. So my food hasn't been pedicure. My skin of the food is like a elephant skin, very thick, because I've been standing working all day and it's very tiring. So just now I was chilling out, and then I think for the first time for so long, a few weeks now, we've been working on this moving and cleaning I didn't really feel like I was being able to just sit outside and just, enjoy the scenery. So just now when we were outside, when he was trying to repair and not the car, the boat. I'm going to flip the camera so you can see it from this. So as we were trying to fix the boat, I just sat there and I think to myself, it feels nice to just relax. And I really miss that, to just have nothing to do, just sit there for half an hour looking at the view. It was really sunny before, so it was really nice. So the next few days will be really bad. Notice I remove all my flowers from outside because I don't want the flowers to be drowned with rain. So I thought that was interesting, and I want to share with you guys about this story. And let me know what you guys think about this. All right, do you also like to help financing your relatives, friends buy things that doesn't work? What would you do if your family or your people that friends ask you buy something that they know that's not working, but they also sell it to you anyway because they know they are sucker. In the case of LG, is a sucker for all this. So I felt like I hope that these few days I would have more time to maybe do some, and then I tried to put them together, but I just couldn't find the title, how I should name it, because sometimes I really have problem naming my video, because I don't want to mislead people from my video. So I think live chat, it can be a very good way for me to tell you exactly how I feel. Sometimes I feel like my pre-recorded videos are not exactly how I want to portray, because it's not fake, but it is something that is organized here up here. Hi. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. This is just a short video. I am currently yeah, this week will be it's a pity, sometimes Sweden is really nice, but when it comes to this time of the year, at the beginning of June, the rain come, which is really what we need. And I think it's a shame because we are having a village, we call it Kalas, means village party. So we are going to have a lot of activities, and it's really bad luck that it is going to rain like cats and dogs this weekend. So hopefully I can do some video and share with you guys what are my thoughts, and also how I personally feel about myself lately. And I think it's really important that we have to just tone down. Maybe we need to do something, not being selfish, but to think about ourselves. Because this moment, this afternoon, that moment was like, I miss that feeling, and I wish I don't have so much things to do, that I could be more relaxed. So if you're feeling relaxed, if you're not feeling relaxed or stressed out, maybe you should do the same. And I think it somehow helped me to realize that my life has been going too fast, and I need to. Usually I get very angry when he do things like that, but right now, or maybe nowadays, I'm getting used to it. So I just laugh at it and I say, okay, now you get scammed again. So not angry with him anymore. In fact, I pity him. It's just that, sometimes I just have to I feel like I have to help him to think. you know, in advance. I do not know whether is it men are like that. They cannot think things ahead, like a few months or 1 week ahead, or you know, where before he make any decision to buy things, it's always a case that he always buy things that on impulse. Usually, normally not expensive thing, but he always like to shop things on impulse, and then after that he don't really use that thing, you know. And I find that it's a waste of money. Just what's the point of having so much things that you're not going to use, you know? So I really don't understand him. My way of thinking is that whatever money we have now, is very important that we save it, because you know, we're going to have hard time coming on our way. So we must be wise and spend wisely, and don't spend unnecessarily on things that you don't need. What that is more important now, guys, is food. We just ordered this water filter. I don't know if I have it here. Let me show you, okay? If I have the water filter here. Oh yes, I have them here. Let me show you, all right, this water filter, because I find it's really important to get this water filter. I bought the straw. It's called the Lifestraw. I'm sure you guys have heard about that. And this water filter is let me just show you guys, all right, so you know what I mean. It comes in a bag like this. Yeah, it comes in a bag like this. I'm not trying to advertise for them, but I heard about this product. It's really lasting. So what you do is you go to the stream, you fill in here. I don't know if you can see. Can you see? Okay, let me just show you. Okay, there's one filter here. Can you see? All right, and then you have to use this bag with this filter. All right, this is a very good quality one, because the first one I buy is just a straw. I think I've shown some of you guys, and then it came with a tap. So this one has the most gallon and the most lasting. The reason why I invested in it is very expensive. Let me show you with another experience, okay? I don't know whether is it I'm being scammed or what. I recently placed an order with Amazon, and I later realized that the delivery is going to take like 5, 6. I think it's until August. You know, it was like 1 month ago. I wanted to place order, and they told me that the delivery is in August, September. I said, oh my goodness, I can't wait. I do not know what happened to me then. You know, maybe it's too late. So I decided to cancel my order, and then they deducted my money right away on the day that I placed order, and they said that I have to cancel it, and I managed to cancel it, and they sent that cancellation confirmation to me, and they said that within 2-3 days I will get my money back. I didn't. Now it's more than, you know, it's coming to a month now, and I haven't got my money back. So I just hope that it is not because this is my own experience, and I just hope that, you know, it's not a lot of money, but I just hope that they don't have to cheat me on that money, because, you know, even though it's just 2-3,000 kroner, is maybe to some of you it's not so much, but to me it's quite a lot. So I just hope that they will quickly resolve that for me. So I end up buying from a Swedish company, and they sent me like within 2 days, because not 2 days, 3 days, because it may be a bit more expensive. This plum much more expensive than Amazon, I know, but I'm willing to pay for that. At least we get some guarantee, right? If something is wrong. And the thing good about shopping in Sweden is like you don't have to pay. Not like Amazon, you have to pay it right away, right? But here, this is like a semi-government kind of system. whatever things that you buy online, you don't need to pay them. You buy online, and then they have this like a bill that they will send it to you, and then you have 30 days to pay. If you're not satisfied, you can return it and you get the refund back. And I think that is a money that is well spent. I'd rather pay that kind of money than, you know, buying something that I'm scared that when I return it, you know, I don't know where this thing will, you know, end up, and I get so much stress on that. So I think that is not necessarily. So the reason why I buy this, you might want to know. We can live without food for a few days, but we cannot live without water for 3 days. And if we are going to travel by a cam or by a van, you know, we cannot bring like tons of water with us. So this filter will help us to lighten our car weight and our caravan weight. Because just imagine, if we are just 4 of us traveling, we need 21 liters for 2 person. 4 person is like 42 liters, right? 42 liters of water is very heavy. And also, you know, because there's a lot of streams here in Sweden, so we can easily fill this water with this bag up and filter them. And this is a most safest way to drink water. And I know a lot of people, Swedish people, might think that, oh, you don't need to filter the water from the mountain. Yes, you never know, because mountain water can be like, people said aqua, right? The mountain streams water is very clean. I don't think so, because you know, there are animals, and animals, they like to drink water from the stream, and maybe they take a shit at the stream, and you might get disease, or maybe worse, virus. So this modern that I heard is can what do you call it, filter out virus too. Only this model. So I'm not going to put up Amazon, because I don't want you to go there and buy from Amazon, because nowadays, because of the shipment in China is very slow, because they're having this shutdown, lockdown there, right? So a lot of delivery shipment is going to be facing a lot of problem. So if you can buy from your local shop, right? My hand is very tired. Buy from your local shop, and you know, if you have a chance to, like, customer service, they can assist you, will be even better. Ask questions, right? If you need the name of this product, let me know in the comment. I'm going to give you the full name so you too can get this product. I'm really eager to try it out, but this is what you will use in terms of emergency. It's called, in case you want to know, Lifestraw Mission. Lifestraw Mission. Okay. So I hope you enjoy this video. Give a thumbs up. Let me know what you want to see. Right now we are, Sweden is very shaky now. I don't know, I just felt very insecure in a way, because we have problem with Turkey, and they don't want to approve our application. So it's very scary. And yesterday I heard the fighter plane across the sky, and it's very scary, you know, that you feel like, in reality, just imagine you having this fighter across. I mean, the government already warned us, saying that, okay, we will be having this train. So we were not informed that they're going to train here. we were informed that they're going to do some training in the south of Sweden, but not up in the north of Sweden. So I'm quite surprised. Did I miss any information? So, but it was really scary. I heard twice, and it was like zoom, very fast. I don't know what kind of plane is that. You know, it's very fast, and you hardly see them because yesterday the sky was very cloudy also. So right now we are having some problem with this monkey pop. This monkey pop. Uh, 2K. So these people will be on quarantine for sure. What about monkeypox in your country? Do you have any cases? And again, you know, I just hope that this can be under control. The death risk is not so high, I heard. But still, you know, you got all this pop, 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 pop. It's so ugly, right? Very unsettled, I felt sometimes. But I just hope that, you know, this world peace will come soon. And I know it will not. I just have a feeling that it will not. Sometimes I just ask myself, you know, sometimes we have to worry for our children, you know. If Third World War were to come, then we are going to be worrying for our next generation. And it's a sad thing, but we all have to face it in once a lifetime, right? We miss WW2, now WW3, so it's on the way, whether you like it or not. And from Ukraine, it's a start already there. And right now, everywhere is having problem. A lot of countries are having problem. Not only just in Europe, in Asia too. So, what I can say is that we try to keep as calm as possible. I think that is really important to just live as normal. Yeah. I know it's very difficult to do that. You know, you worry at the same time, and then you also try to live as normal as possible. Government, they encourage us to do normal thing. Don't go and think about that. Don't go and read news, but they want us to be prepared. They want us to have at least 10 days of food and water and medicine. They encourage us to open our eyes, open our ears, but close our mouth. And when we share information, make sure you don't say anything that you don't have relevant evidence on. Or don't share fake news. I think this is really good because we shouldn't be mislead by other people. And I know there's a lot of, when I look at other preppers video or channel, sometimes some of them are really exaggerating. It's just out there to, you know, to pull down that energy. And I just felt like that shouldn't be the way. You should be there to provide guidance, like what you should do, you know, if you're having this mental health problem and how to resolve that. Because I think no matter how, still is the mental health that is really affecting. And I think in the future, we're going to have a very serious mental health. Look at Ukraine, look at, you know, those countries that are affected. People who are in Taiwan, you know, I cannot imagine how they feel like every day they are in fear. And the same here, we are also in fear, but we just don't say it. We try to live as normal. We try to be positive. We try to, you know, be as I won't say happy, but as calm as possible. I think that is at least what we can do. All right, guys. I hope you enjoy my chat. let me know what you think about my thoughts. And I want you guys to share your ideas or share your thoughts with me in the video, in the comment here. Yeah. So take care. I'll see you again on Sunday in the evening. Take care for now. Bye bye. Take care for now.